Desperate plea from India.
We are Australian citizens. Please let us come back home.
Mandeep Sharma anxious to get back to his wife and daughters in Adelaide. He was due to fly home within days. But from Monday, Australian citizens who tried to come home from India could be fined $66,000 or face 5 years in jail.
I can't think that Australian government would come up with this kind of a law. They have simply disowned us.
This is a very drastic action, but it is designed to keep Australians safe. It's temporary. It's based on the medical advice.
The Treasurer defending the move, saying the ban will be reviewed on the 15th of May.
It's about what our quarantine system can handle with the number of cases that are coming from India.
They're not managing the basics in this pandemic: a speedy vaccine rollout and a safe national quarantine system.
The escalating crisis taking a toll on Queensland's Indian community.
I used to think, oh my gosh, if it ever hits badly in India, it's going to be... the situation is going to be much worse, and that's become a reality.
Where is our humanity? So in a more compassionate way, because this is a matter of every life matters.
Queensland Health is stepping up its quarantine advice after a passenger with COVID was allowed into the green zone at Brisbane's International Airport. Now anyone who's been to Hudson's coffee stand and adjacent seating area on Thursday morning and the male toilets near Gate 79 must quarantine and get tested on Tuesday, 5 days after any possible exposure.
It's done. That easy.
For cafes, restaurants, pubs and clubs across the state, the Check in Queensland app is now compulsory.
It's an incredibly easy app. Today it becomes mandatory for all hospitality businesses.
For those businesses that fail to use the app, maximum penalties include a fine of more than $13,000 or 6 months imprisonment. But the government insists authorities will be working closely with the industry to help with any compliance issues.
The Queensland Check-in app absolutely will assist in ensuring that we have shorter, sharper lockdowns.
Hoping to give businesses more certainty. Marlena Wapp, 7 News.
Alright, Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashim Kwakodash, and double honor to my apostles and elders, Grand Millstone, and Shalom to you brothers out there pushing the truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Alright, as you just watched, this is something that came in I say about a day ago, where travelers from India, are gonna, it don't matter if you're it doesn't matter if you're Australian citizenship, right? Citizens like it doesn't matter if you're Australian citizen, Australian residential. If you traveling from India to Australia, you could face 5 years in jail, or the with $66,000 dollars in fine. Right, let me go back to the fine. It's like let me go back to it, see how much it was. Right,
Be fined.
that's crazy though. You see, the devil has thrown in there these numbers, right? They say 66,000 fine, right? If you go ahead and travel from from India to Australia, you see. And then another thing is over here in Australia, especially Queensland, they have it mandatory, all right, for the check-in, for the check-ins, because I remember people were just writing down their names, address, and just leave it alone, or you might scan your phone to these check-in scan codes and then check in from there. But now it's mandatory. You must download this government app for checking in, man. You must use it. If you don't use it, guess what? You're gonna get fined. You see how the devil is coming in. He's come, with all sort of harshes, man. It's getting tougher and tougher as we go on. And lately, the couple last days over here in Australia, everything has been, it was all good. People were really thinking things were gonna go back to normal. But hey, it's not over yet. All right. Another thing I wanted to do was let me see if I have it on my phone. Was going back into the start of the year. I know brothers have shared that whole the timetable of these devils on what they're gonna be doing this year, and I really want to go ahead and check it, see if matches with all these lockdowns and and traveling bans. I'll go after this video. I'll go watch it, and if I find it, the dates similar, I'll make sure I do a video on it, like a minute or 2 minute video. But anyway, so let's go get a few scriptures and then close up the lesson. All right, this is the book of Second Timothy chapter 3 verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Perilous time means evil times, troublesome. And right now this is evil times, man. People that who went over there in to India to travel for holidays, or who had so-called East Indians who went back over there, to see their family members who's from here. Guess what? They're stuck over there now. They can come back here. You come back here, you face 5 years in jail, or you pay 66,000 in fine. You see, that right there is bad. I see some evil times we're coming into, man. All right, tough times, and we've been saying this, man. And this devil, he's moving. He'll put you people to sleep for a while, and after that, guess what? He comes out. All right, he comes out real quick. All right, it's the book of Isaiah. Before I get the book of Isaiah, let me get here. This is the book of First Thessalonians, chapter 5, and verse 1. It says here, but of the times and seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. So all these things is happening right now is all leading into the day of Yahushua. All right, and they're all coming in, when people are not prepared for it. So the people over there in India, guess what? They wasn't ready for this. There was no warning to it. That's how this devil is operating right now. The order warnings, this and that, giving you time to, go ahead and make your move. It's over, man. It's over with. All right. It's all done, man. Okay. There's no more warnings. Verse 3, it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with a child, and they shall not escape. You see, so over here everything was all good. People were really getting happy because Australia just opened up a traveling Bible in New Zealand. So it's like, okay, see, they got people thinking, okay, on this other side, everything's smooth. It's all good. Okay, we're moving forward. But now on the left side, it's like, nah, it ain't. So any countries that gets more cases, guess what? For you to travel from those countries, it's gonna be difficult. You see, that's the new thing right now. Okay, that's the new thing happening right now. In India, apparently they can control the cases or whatever. So we all know it's fucking bullshit. It's a lie. All right. But none of these people were prepared for it. And this is another thing we say, man. People want to follow I want to say we fear mongering, this and that. No, it's because we're given, a discerning spirit to discern times, spirit to be able to see things. And when we see evil times, let me get this quick precept in book of Proverbs. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 3 says, a prudent man, a wise man, foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Right, so, this happening right now, this is nothing but evil times. And now, as brothers in this truth, man, we wouldn't be like, okay, you know what, let me travel to this fucking country for holiday, for vacation, whatever, let me just travel. Nah, brothers in this truth, you don't want to do that, man. Okay, we're not in time to be doing that shit. But you got people, out there So with fear home, fear mongering, whatever you want to say, putting fear into people, we doing this and this. Not, hey, but look, these people, look what's happening to these people, And for you, don't believe that what we say, go ahead and do it, man. Be fucking, rebellious and be ignorant to what we say. Like the scripture says, he that is ignorant, let him be ignorant. We're gonna let you be ignorant, and when you get punished, when you get stuck somewhere, that's on you. All right, because we in the times where it's just gonna be coming now randomly, man. Say people from here, you can't go here. You do it, you face jail, 5 years in jail. All right, or you pay a fine. Okay, now who got this much amount of money to pay? All right, we go on, man. Verse 4 says, "But ye brethren, the elect, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief." You see, it's beautiful, man. We're giving a gift none of these people have, man. So we're thankful for that, and we thank you how Bashim Yashar for giving us the spirit, man. Because a lot of people gonna go through it. They're gonna go through real punishments, man. Isaiah chapter 10 verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteousness decrees, and that wrought grievances which they have prescribed. And this is what Esau is doing right now, man. This is them unrighteousness decrees, man. Okay. It says verse 2, to turn aside to turn aside the needy, who are Israelite, from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that Wooders might be their prey, Israelites, that they might rob the fatherless Israelites also. So all you 2,000 people, man, you're gonna be caught up into these things, man. He's just gonna catch you up into it, because that's what Yahweh Shah is leading you, man. He's leading you into that. All right. So, and then he's throwing in 66,000. Man, that's the number of the number of the beast, man. All right, that's the number of the beast right there. Throwing in there numbers and signs, all type of wonders, man. 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we can't be ignorant of these men's devices or plans. 66,000. All right, we know what 66 means, man. Okay, we know what number 67 represents anyway. So I'm gonna just live to that. Okay, Revelation chapter 13. 13, Revelation chapter 13 verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth. He had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And this is, what this beast is doing. Okay, the beast representing EU and NATO. All right, and now what they're doing right now. Okay, which they the ones who's really ushering these all these laws. Okay, these laws you see right now, these ain't coming from the government, man. This is coming. Even if the guy who was getting interviewed, he was talking about Australian government wouldn't do that. Yeah, it's not the government who's bringing these laws in, man. This is coming from the WHO. Those people in charge of the new world order, man. All right. Okay, so I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. Okay, he had 2 horns like a lamb. He had the Republican, all right, okay, and Democrat. And right now, man, these 2 horns were here. One is, one horn is giving the people the good benefits, okay. Well, they're putting people to sleep, and another horn is what? It's speaking as a dragon, bringing in the draconian laws, man. Being thrown in jail for 5 years, or get fined of 66,000. Okay, that's this right here. That's the draconian laws right there, man. Okay, that's what they're bringing in. That's what you're seeing right now. All right, these hardcore laws, man. Well, you really can't escape them. Right, you gotta face them the hard way, man. All right. Okay, last precept. It's the book of Second Ezra, chapter 15. Verse 14 says, Woe to the war and them that do it therein. For the sword of that destruction drove nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and sword in their hands. For they shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the cost of their action shall stand in their power. And this is the point here. A man, and all these things is gonna happen, as those priests I just read. It's all gonna happen, man. You just wait. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. You see, you're gonna be wishing that you can go to visit your family somewhere, or your family in another country or another city or another state. Guess what? You're not gonna be able to, man. Okay. Verse 18: For the pride, the city shall be troubled, and the house shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Yeah, that's what's about to come. What's about to come upon the whole earth, man. You know, especially you niggas who ain't ready for this, man. You think East is playing with you, But hey, it's all being down to the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. He's the one who's using Easter to do so, man. Okay, so hey, we're loving it, man. When you see things like this, you gotta love it. You gotta be like, this is what we've been telling you people. And the majority of you Jakes, you're gonna be caught up into it, man. You're gonna be caught up into these things. So from there, I just want to say, hey, Kahalayim Yahweh Bashim Yahshua for these things you people seeing, man. Okay. And then again, it's a water to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, Bashim Kakodash for giving the spirit to do this lesson right here. And Lord willing, this lesson was edified to brothers out there. It's Brother Shama from Brisbane, Australia, reporting the news going on over here in Australia. Shalom.